I have 3 pages written of shit that I gotta catch them up. I haven't talked to everybody in 2.5 months. Gotta let them know I'm not dead. Fuck, I'm nervous.
You're listening to Channeling Chana.
What's up, channelers? It's your girl Chana, back from another break, but back and better. Been working on getting a better production going for Channeling Chana, and that's now possible thanks to Dallas Studios and also the best producer ever. Shout out to Ever. He's making it happen tonight. He's getting us looking good, hitting all the angles, looking cute. That camera work, the audio work, guys, it's so much fucking work trying to get a podcast out. Like, I underestimated it. I underestimated how much work I was going to put into trying to bring a video podcast. And now I realize I'm not cut out for it. I can't do all the work. And every person that can, that's a producer that is out here making this happen for creators like us, especially Dallas Studios, letting this happen, making this better for the BIPOC community. You know, I feel like I'm about to cry because I appreciate it so much. Like, this is really so appreciated, and I can't say that enough. You know, shout out to Dallas Studios, everyone that makes this happen. If you guys want to donate, subscribe to their monthly Patreon. You know, I'll link it below, and you guys can help other creators like me stay in the game and keep doing this, because I don't get paid for this. I do this for fun. And if you want to help me out, you can buy any of my things, like my fragrance or some of my affiliates, and I'll link those below too. So, you're probably wondering where the fuck I have been. And it's been 2.5 months, about, give or take. So, I've been working with people just trying to get a better channel, a better show, and trying to brainstorm new projects. So, that's what I've been working on so far. If you're just now tuning in, my name is Chana. Yes, it rhymes with banana. And I bet by the end of this, you'll be a fan of. This is Channeling Chana, and this is where I give you guys the behind the scenes in my life. I talk about everything on here. I talk about my life, my relationships, my crazy stories, my family, everything I have going on, work, my opinions, everything. We talk about everything here. This is just so you guys can get to know me a little better. And I'm super excited because I am working on another project, and I can't say too much right now, but if you stick around, you'll hear more about it. But this is for the people who are probably just tuning in and probably want a little more to know about me, asking, who is Chana? Some have called me their confidence builder because I'm a good hype man. We love to hype people up. It doesn't matter. Everybody got everything going on all the time. Others have told me that they appreciate how true to myself I am, and I will say that that is a fact. I am very true to myself. I try to stay true to myself at all times because, you know, sometimes we do question it, and that's okay. As long as you realize at the end of the day, you are you, and you're going to pick your choices no matter what anyone is telling you to do. Essentially, I would describe myself as a natural born leader. I'm a Leo, so yeah. That should tell you a lot. Lions are the king of the jungle, and you either fear them or you're on their team. But I basically just help people realize they shouldn't give a fuck, and it shouldn't stop you from doing you, regardless of what other people think of it or whatever it is. What's holding you back? If it's someone's opinion, I don't like that. Do you? If the worst thing that you're scared of is someone else's opinion of you, that should make you want to do it even more, because you're really letting someone else's opinion of you stop you from essentially having the life you want. That isn't what we stand here. We encourage everyone to be themselves and look good doing it, look cute. since my last episode, I had started a new job in January, and it was a whole new industry for me, and it was in the service hospitality industry. And I met like some of the best people ever. These people that work in the service industry and hospitality industry, like we really underestimate how much they are important to our life, and they need to be treated well. If you are not tipping over 20% whenever you're going out, and these people are entertaining you, providing a service, and giving you the best damn date night of your life, and you're not even tipping 20%, I'm fucking judging you. I am judging you, bro, because why are you going out? Why even waste someone's time like that, especially in a big city like Austin? These people deserve more. I mean, it should be minimum wage on top of tips, but that's another discussion for another day, okay? So my 2 cents on that is make sure you're tipping. And don't give a little $2 tip. Like, what the fuck? I don't even care if that is 10% of your bill. That's super hard to believe. But 20% or not, like, don't go. Don't go. Why waste everyone's time? You think you're going to impress your date with less than 20% tip? If you're doing that, bro, I'm judging you hard. But these people that work in the service industry and hospitality industry, like, they're some of the best people ever. And I had the best time in my life working with these people. I really wish I didn't have to quit, but the lifestyle didn't fit my lifestyle and the way I want to do things, just because like I have a family now. It's a little different, and I wish I didn't have to, but I did. I had to leave them, but I still am keeping in touch with them and left on great terms with them. But when I say the service industry is tough, or the service hospitality industry, it's fucking tough. It's not for the weak. These people are busting their fucking asses. Pay them. You know, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Who the fuck is still working for free? I mean, I say that and I don't even get paid for this podcast, but we're working on it, okay? We're working on it. But yeah, I worked there for a few months and focused a little bit on family. My dad finally came and visited me and my family. My daughter, he's only seen my daughter like 2 or 3 times, a handful of times. You know, it's a little difficult with him living 5 hours away, but he came and we went to the kite festival here in Austin. I think it's called ABC Kite Festival. They do it annually. And it was my daughter's first. It was my first, and overall my family's first, except for my baby daddy's because he's lived here forever. But my dad came. It was a nice day, which I didn't expect. And if you guys know me and have been with me for a while, you know I don't have the best relationship with my father. But ever since I've had my daughter, it's been to where he, I guess, tries more. Like, he tries to be involved more. And I guess that happens whenever, like, they play the role of grandparents. Or that's what I've heard. This is my first kid. First time going through it. But it was okay. And that's so weird for me to say, because I didn't expect it to be okay. I expected to have some kind of tea or nothing. But my dad was on his best behavior. I was shook. You know, he didn't talk shit to anyone. And usually we're talking shit back because we're just alike. And that didn't happen. So it was nice to be on the same level as him. And, you know, I didn't think I would be able to, but I'm capable of it. Now, when you're talking about my mom, that's a whole other story. She's never even met my daughter, but we'll not get into that. But family has been an important thing for me to focus on right now. I was still adjusting, starting that new job, to like getting used to not being around my daughter 24/7, you know, because I was staying home for about 9 months. I didn't work for that long, and now I'm out here working, trying to bring the podcast back, trying to network, getting to know all these people, still making time to be a mom, and now I'm having to throw a gym in there because your girl needs to take care of herself. So it's hard trying to find a balance, and hopefully, you know, with Dallas Studios helping me out, I'm going to be way more consistent and bringing Channeling Chana and some new projects. So it'll be fun. But like I said, family's been the main focus. Not being able to like see my daughter as much was a little harder than I expected. You know, being a new mom, and then it's a weird feeling. Like when you have kids, you know, you are so scared of everything. Like you think about everything and the worst and the mostly the worst, because you don't really think about the best whenever you're anxious like that. You know, having kids really does open your eyes to all these new fears, and it's just really scary. You never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes I think, like, when I'm just holding her, am I gonna drop her? Like, why am I so scared of that? Like, I should trust myself. But it's just to like show you the anxiety of new parents is so real, and like you don't know till you know. And having to deal with regular anxiety on top of new parent anxiety, y'all, I'd be sweating. I'd be scared. Like I just, let me take a deep breath because I'm getting anxious thinking about it. But everyone tells you, like, yeah, you're going to be different when you're a parent. And they try to make it all scary, and they scare you whenever you're pregnant or when you're expecting. And it's like, damn, can I catch a break? Like, it doesn't ever stop, you know? And like, if I could have 2 minutes just to tell myself it is going to be fine and your kid's fine. She's sitting on the floor right there watching TV. Like, it's going to be okay. You know, we get so caught up in this fast life, and I've been getting caught up hella in it, but we get so caught up that we don't think to like just chill and just take a second. Like, we're going to be fine. If my kid falls, more than likely she's going to be okay. She's just going to cry a little bit, get back up. She may not even cry. It may be just a little bump, but I have to let her have space, you know, to do those things and to learn, or she's going to be on my ass 24/7, and I'm trying to make a career for this. So it's good to let your kids be be kids, you know, let them do things, try not to be so anxious. And I'm saying this a lot for me, but I know a lot of new parents, you know, I've been seeing on my Facebook feed all these new parents in my class, and everyone's having a fucking kid, and it's, damn, Gen Alpha is going to be huge. Like, everyone's having a kid every week. It's so crazy. Growing up where I did, it was just like super conservative, super small minded people, not much thinking outside of the box. So like when I say that, like, this is something I want to do, and now that I have a kid, like, they would look at me fucking crazy and be like, that's a hobby. Like, how are you going to support a family when you're not making any money? Well, you gotta get there eventually. You know, it's a dream for a reason. I got to struggle. I'll be a struggling artist for a minute, as long as it is something I really want to do and I really see myself doing. Like I said, the small town I grew up in, literally like maybe 15,000 people in that city limits. Not much thinking going on really over there. And if you're thinking, you're probably thinking someone else's thoughts. It's real small town vibes. Like, everyone thinks the same, or like, don't get me wrong, family is important to me, but if your family's fucked up, then your family's fucked up, and there's no excuse for the behavior. I'm not gonna keep someone in my life just because they have an inevitable position in my family tree. I don't care who you are, cousin, brother, uncle, mother, I don't care. If you aren't treating me right, or you are a real fucked up person and I see that, I'm gonna take you for who you are. I don't care about your placement in my life, but I'm not gonna be around that. And you can take it personal or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. And I encourage other people to cut those toxic family members off too, because what's the good? What's the good in it? You know, what are you getting out of that? Really? What are you really getting out of having a toxic family member just continue to talk shit to you in your face, behind your back, to your family members, or even just hear them be so hateful as a person? Like, I don't care. I won't do it. You shouldn't either. And, you know, with that being said, like, family is important, but if I wouldn't be friends with you by choice, I'm not going to do it. With, you know, me talking about my hometown and my family, you know, if you are just now tuning in, you should probably go back and listen to my audio podcast and listen to Status City Girl. It's one of my first podcasts at the beginning, when I was trying to give everyone a little more about me, and it just gives more details in family and hometown. But you're probably wondering, well, tell us about the baby girl. What is she doing? What's she like? Well, this girl is getting big, y'all. She has 6 teeth now, so she eats everything in sight. Mama can't have anything. She needs to share everything, and if she doesn't, then Ren is pissed. This girl's crawling everywhere. She's starting to walk, like really try to take steps, like assisted, of course. we're like 9.5 months, almost 10 months. She's really at that stage where she's like, all right, I'm getting into shit. You know, we're going to see how mischievous she is. And her middle name is Rebel. So I may have set myself up for that one. Because she really don't care who tells her no. And if I tell her no, by the third time I tell her no, she's bawling. But if dad tells her no, it's not that big of a deal. She went swimming for the first time like 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing to like see her literally, like, babies know how to swim. I don't know if you guys know that. They know how to swim. Like, you have to trust that they know how, because they really do. We all were swimming around in your mom's panza at one point, you know, just kicking along. So as soon as I get ran in the water, and she's a Cancer at that, so she loves the water. Bath time is lit for her. So we took her swimming, went to like Kalahari Resorts for one of my cousin's birthdays. And I put her in a life jacket, put her in the water, and y'all, I swear this girl just took off. Like, she was swimming and having the time of her life, was not scared, was not just on her back, floating, just kicking her legs like a frog. Like, I could not believe it. I didn't even teach her. Like, literally 1 second into the water, she was all, like, let go of me. I want to go. I want to swim. I'm like, okay. I mean, I have to watch you, because if I don't, I'm a bad parent. But she was swimming. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't have my phone, or I'd show like a clip of it, but she was actually swimming, you know. And I was thinking I was going to have to pay for some kind of swim school, because I need her to know that, you know, for her safety. But this girl was swimming. So like I said, referring back to like letting your kids do things, let them do things. You know, mamas, don't be so anxious. Let them eat, you know, let them swim, let them fall, let them explore. I mean, obviously if it's dangerous, get them away from it, but let them be babies. They have to learn. We all have to learn. I wouldn't say I was super sheltered, because my dad did like almost not care enough for me. It's like I was able to go out on the streets, and as long as I was home before the street lights came on, I could do stuff. But like having like anxious parents that were like, no, you can't do that, or whatever, like that just makes kids scared. And I feel like if you want them to succeed, you will teach them that, you know, grab the bull by its horns, let them deal with it. It's going to be okay. And that's exactly what Ren did whenever I got her in that water, and just started swimming. I deadass could not believe it. I'm so shocked. And I'm super pissed that I didn't get a clip of it. If you want to see more of like that, like my mom life and me personally, you know, follow me on IG at Chanation is the nation. You can also follow this podcast at Channeling Chana. And you can also go to channelingchana.com, you know, quick little plug in there for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed to now, what are you doing? Subscribe. But that's basically been a quick update of everything I've been having going on. I do plan on having a bigger and better project. I won't say that Channeling Chana is bad, but it hasn't been that great. And it's probably because you guys really want to hear some crazy shit. And I'm going to bring that to you. But I'm going to keep this here too, keep updating you guys, keep letting you in on the behind the scenes of my life. This next project it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be fucking crazy. You know, there's no better way to say it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun, and I'm so excited. You know, thanks to Dow Studios, all of this shit is happening. They're making my little dream come true. Like when I was a kid, my 3 choices was 1, to be an entrepreneur, because I can't fucking work for anyone, and I know that now, especially now being an adult. I can't work for anyone. I want to work for myself. Still is my number 1 dream. 2, an interior designer. You know, I love decorating. I love DIYing. And my 3rd one was a motivational speaker. So I feel like a little bit of all of those kind of go into this, and I kind of got like the perfect mix. So help a girl out. Let's plug in all the Cash Apps and Venmos. You know, the link is going to be there. You guys need to subscribe to Dow Studios Patreon. The link's below. Support your creators, support your artists, buy local. Keep subscribing, downloading, liking, retweeting. Share it with your friends. Send it to your mom. Send it to your aunt. We're all good, okay? Make sure you be you.